Salut à toutes et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Je m'appelle Aditi, bienvenue à notre chaîne YouTube qui s'appelle JS Global Institute. C'est le 6e épisode du Français à notre chaîne. Dans cette émission, on va apprendre comment peut-on commencer les conversations en français et aussi les couleurs du français. Et c'est parti! Good morning, good evening to all. I wish you all are excellent. My name is Aditi. Welcome to our YouTube channel, that is JS Global Institute. This is the 6th episode of French at our channel. In this episode, we are going to learn how to start conversation in French and name of colors in French. But before starting, if you are new to this channel, please go and press subscribe button, and to get further notifications, press bell icon too. So students, if you are unable to understand any part of this video, you can refer to previous videos as well, as they are recorded and are put on our channel. You can go and refer them. They are organized in the form of episodes, that is episode 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, along with the headings. Just go and check them if you have any problem regarding the previous topics. I will mention those links in the description. So now we are going to move towards our today's topic, that is how to start conversation in French. So students, we all know there are two ways of communication, two ways of starting conversation, that is formal and informal. Alright, so informal conversation is that which we use with our close ones or with our friends, and formal conversation is used with our senior, with our principal, teacher, etc. Right, so now we are going to start first with the informal conversation. Alright, in English as well, when we start informal conversation, we say hi, hello, and same is the case with the French. So how to say hi, hello informally in French, that is salut. So this is not salute, this is salut. Alright, so here I have referred A and B as two persons, two friends basically, who are conversating in informal way. Alright, and one thing more, now I will not say alright, I will say d'accord. D'accord means okay. Okay, d'accord. So A has said salut and B again said salut. Now in English we usually ask how are you. Alright, same is the case in French. So how to ask how are you in French? So you will say comment ça va. So this is not comment as that in English, this is comment in French. Alright, d'accord. Comment ça va? Oui. So what does oui means? This is O-U-I, which means yes. Alright, ça va bien, that is I am good. Comment ça va? Oui, ça va bien. Alright, this is B-I-E-N, bien. Alright, or you can also say ça va super bien, that is I am very good. Alright, also you can say ça va très bien, ça va très bien. So these both have the same meaning, that is I am very good. Alright, so when someone asks you or you ask someone in an informal way that how are you, so how are you going to address them in French? You will say comment ça va? Oui, ça va bien. Oui, ça va super bien. Oui, ça va très bien. Alright, so now what are the other responses? For example, you are not that good and you want to say I am okay. So what will you say? Comme ci, comme ça. Comme ci, comme ça. So if I ask you comment ça va and you are okay, what will you say? Comme ci, comme ça. I am okay. Alright, so if you are not okay, what will you say? Ça va mal. Right, ça va mal. So what is this? If you are unable to understand this, I can write it once again. So in French, what happens basically, there is this C, and below C there is a small S kind of thing that is called sedai. But it is called sedai, and as a whole this produces a sound like so. Alright, so this becomes savamal. Okay, I'm not well. Or you can say savapa. What you can say? Savapa. So if I ask you Kamo sava, and you want to say no, you are not good, so what you will say? No, savamal. No, savapa. Alright, and if you are not at all good, or you are in a very bad condition, so what you can say? Savatramal. Savatramal. So when this word tra comes, that means very. Alright, so even you can notice it here as well. When I mentioned I am very good, so I used très bien. Alright, that is très means very and bien means good. Alright, so whenever bien comes, that means good, and whenever mal comes, that means bad. There is not as such translation, but you can do it for the beginning level. D'accord? Now, moving on, what would be the next conversation about that? I mean, you asked, hello, how are you? I am good or I am bad. What after that? Then you will say thank you. So what is thank you called in French? I told in previous video as well, in the first video, the very beginning day, the salutations day. What is thank you called? It is called merci. What it is called? Merci. And after that, what the other person might say? D'accord. So this is what I said previously, that I will say instead of okay or alright, I will say d'accord. So this d'accord means okay, that is in English. Alright. So you will say d'accord, au revoir. So what this au revoir means, we did in salutations, that is goodbye. And then B said au revoir. So this was an informal conversation. So if you had any problem in salutations, that is in merci, au revoir kind of things, just refer to episode number 1. I can also give the description. I can also give the link in the description so that you can refer to that video. Just check it out once and you will get to know these salutations, what they actually mean, if you are for the time being not able to understand them. Alright, so now we are going to move towards the formal conversation. As in salutations, I told you how to start a formal greeting. You have to say bonjour. Bonjour. So A said bonjour and B replied bonjour. Comment allez-vous? So this is again not comment, this is comment, and this T gets connected to ale and becomes tale. Alright, comment allez-vous? How are you? This is in the formal way, and the answer is je vais bien. So this again bien comes, which means good. I am good. Thank you. Merci. And then we replied au revoir, that is goodbye, and enchanté. So this is, what is this enchanté? Enchanté means nice to meet you. Okay, so what this enchanté means? This is nice to meet you. Alright, same is the case with the A. Then A replied au revoir, enchanté. Alright, so this was the formal conversation. Alright, so this is how you can start and end the conversation. Alright. Okay students, so now we are done with the how to start conversation in French. So this is a small exercise for you. So what you have to do, you have to fill in the blanks of what you have learned just now. Okay, you will be given 30 seconds to answer them. Okay, you can have a look over here. This is the whole question, and your time starts now. Alright, so now we are going to discuss this. So what you had to do here was, first of all, guess that either it is a formal conversation or the informal conversation. So as this salu indicates that this is the informal conversation, so what can be the reply for salu? That is salu. So here the answer would be salu. Alright, Kamu, ça va? Oui. Ça, either you can write ça va bien, ça va très bien, super bien, or whatever can be your answer. So, but these two are the most suitable. Ça va très bien or ça va super bien. D'accord. So, what can be the further salutation over here? You can see the next salutation, that is au revoir. So the answer would be au revoir here, right? So this is the exact answer, that is au revoir. Alright, so this was a small exercise. Now let's move on to the next topic. Maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va continuer avec les couleurs or colors in French. Alright, so what are colors known as, or colors called or pronounced in French? So let's start with the number one, that is blue. What is blue called in French? Bleu. Bleu. Alright, so what are the spellings? Quel est l'orthographe? That is B-L-E-U. Alright, bleu. Next is maroon. What is maroon called? Marron. Marron. Quel est l'orthographe pour ça? What are the spellings for this? M-A-R-R-O-N. Alright, marron. Brown. What is brown called in French? Brune. Brune. B-R-U-N. Brune. Alright. Next is grey. What is grey called in French? Gris. Gris. That is G-R-I-S. What is pronounced? Gris. Gris. Alright. What is green pronounced in French? That is vert. Vert. V-E-R-T. Vert. After that, what is red called in French? Rouge. Rouge. R-O-U-G-E. Rouge. Alright. What is pink called in French? Rose. R-O-S-E. Rose. What is orange called in French? Orange. Orange. Spellings remain the same. Okay. So what is the pronunciation for orange in French? That is orange. Alright. What is yellow called in French? Jaune. Jaune. J-A-U-N-E. Alright. So what is white called in French? That is blanc. Blanc. What is black called in French? Noir. Noir. Alright students, so what you have to do now is just take a revision over these colors, and after that I will give you a small exercise to do for the practice session. What you have to do right now is look carefully on the spellings as well as the pronunciation of these colors. So what you have to do while answering those questions, you have to pronounce them as well. Alright, so that will improve your speaking skills also in French. Alright, so just revise them. What is bleu, blue, marron, maroon, brune, brown, gris, grey, vert, green, rouge, red, rose, pink, orange, orange, jaune, yellow, blanc, white, noir, black. Alright, so these are the colors, and now I am going to give you the exercise for these colors. Alright, so this is a small exercise. What you have to do, you have to answer them. What are the below colors called in French? Alright, so these are the 5 parts and you have to answer them. You will be given a minute to solve them along with the pronunciation. So what you have to do here is you have to pronounce them along with the solution of this exercise. Alright, so your time starts now. D'accord. Est-ce que vous avez fini? Have you done? So let's discuss the answers over here. What is yellow called in French? That is jaune. Jaune. Alright. What is green called in French? Vert. Vert. What is red called in French? Rouge. Rouge. What is pink called in French? Rose. Rose. What is orange called in French? That is orange. And l'orthographe remains the same. That is spelling remains the same. Alright. So what is l'orthographe? L'orthographe is spellings. And what are the spellings for l'orthographe? That is L apostrophe ORTHOGRAPHE. That is l'orthographe, which means spellings. So now whenever I will say you that what are the l'orthographe for this, that means I am asking for the spellings. Alright, and I can also say est-ce que vous avez fini? Est-ce que vous avez fini? Which means have you done? So you will reply oui or no. Okay, so oui means yes, alright, and no means no. Okay, so I hope you are done with this exercise and you have understood the colors as well as the conversations very well. Okay students, so this was today's lesson. I will see you in the next lesson, and please go through the previous lessons, that is episode 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 if you have any problem till now, and please also learn these spellings also for the further references. So as we are going onwards, the difficulty level is going to increase, so it is must to learn the spellings along with the pronunciation. Alright, so I will see you in the next lesson, and till then, if you liked our video, please press like button, and if you have still not subscribed our channel, please press subscribe button and press bell icon too to get further notifications. Au revoir.